This may not be the most desirable pedal in my collection, it may not be the rarest pedal in my collection, but it's certainly the one that's closest to my heart. This is my custom twin overdrive boost made by my buddy Johnny, who runs Anarchy Audio, and this is the last pedal he built before moving over to the Anarchy Audio brand. So this is like his final custom build, which is a pretty cool little coincidence, I guess, because I gigged this pedal lots and lots. Probably got it at the end of 2011 after he built a pedal for another friend of mine that was like, I think it was like a Rat with a boost or something like that, like a Rat style circuit. But I really like the full tone OCD circuit, and the only thing I didn't like about it was like I wanted the full drive functionality where you can have like the overdrive section and the boost. So the idea was sort of like a hybrid, the full drive kind of setting, but with the OCD sound. So I think it's based off a V3 OCD, and as you can see, it's pretty scratched up. It's been well gigged. I mean, just look at the Velcro on the back and you can see how many boards it's been on and off of. So a couple of cool things. There's the low and high gain switch on there, and then there is also an order switch, so you can have the boost before or after the overdrive. And I don't know if you can see that, but he's called it 69, which is pretty funny, and it's also missing a knob, and that's just because I'm lazy and an idiot and I lost it somewhere. So let's have a listen to it into a clean amp. So I definitely like that kind of sound. Obviously the OCD is famous or infamous, depending on how you feel about it, for turning like a Fender style amp into a cranked Marshall style amp, but I always used it in front of an already driven amp. So I would start with, like, you know, the gain control quite low, and I would set the level all the way up, and I'll probably set the tone control to around halfway, something like that, and then I would use the boost for even more gain. So to have my amp moderately crunchy, then I'd kick on the overdrive section, and then for solos I would kick on the boost. And this was perfect into a Marshall DSL. That was like my crunch, chunk, and super saturated lead sounds all in one thing. I would run it into the OD2 red channel, but with the gain on the amp like at 1 or 2, and it served me so well. So let's have a listen to this guy into a crunchy amp. So as I changed my rig up over the years, I kind of forgot about this pedal for a little bit. I bought an OCD the first time I went to America because I didn't take any gear with me. I was like, I'm going to America, I'm just going to buy new gear and sort of build a dream rig and leave it over there so that we can go back and tour. So I was using an OCD on tour for a while, and then I swapped that out for an SD1 and la-da-da-da-da. Years went by, and when we were tracking back to zero, I actually used this, I think, into my rectifier as like a front end boost, and I really, really liked the way that sounded. So it's kind of cool that it ended up on back to zero. But yeah, I still use it from time to time. I mean, pulling it out, it sounds great. Internally, it is in top-notch condition, and yeah, I mean, Johnny's gone on to bigger and better things. Anarchy Audio makes some amazing pedals, so giving them a shout out. Definitely go check them out, especially seeing as they're from Perth, which is kind of cool because I'm from Perth, and I like to try and support Aussie gear that, you know, you can't really get anywhere else in the world. So check out Anarchy Audio. I'll put the website in there, and that's my little story about, I guess, my custom pedal. And yeah, please don't ask Johnny to make another one of these because I think he'll just punch me in the face. It was like his last custom build. Although, I don't know, maybe if there was like enough people, he could do a custom run or something and we could all come up with a funny name. He's gonna hate me so much for doing this. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking the video out. As always, hit the subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed my little story about my Ragdoll pedal and what it actually does. Yeah. Otherwise, you can just go get a full-tone OCD. It's a great sounding pedal. And I will see you all around next time. Thanks for watching.